Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Tesla report for Monday, April 13th, 2026. Let's take a look at the charts. I'll start with this one, the fact that we did test. I can't recall if we tested it outright, but we came very close to testing that 338.27 rising channel bottom, which has been a 2 to 3 month target following the settlement 2 months ago below the 432.90 channel bottom. And so we've met the objective. The market can now, for staying with this chart, over the next 2 to 3 months, rally back to 432.90. And yes, as we continue into later year, even higher. Now, the truth is this channel bottom continues to rise through time. And as we move into summer trade, it's already in the 460s. So you could say over the next 2 to 3 months, or then in June, July, we could find ourselves back in the 450s, 460s, where we actually could top out on a monthly basis and fall away again. There is a scenario where we could trade inside of this band now into later year. But longer term, having tested this channel bottom, and this does span about a year of activity, we can round up into the 530s. There is a long-term 6-year channel top in the 530s, as you may recall. If you've been watching the Tesla report for more than just a few weeks, we haven't shown it in a while, but it is our long-term price ceiling that can contain annual buying pressures if or when tested. But for right now, you're buying the upper 330s, and I'm talking really to more of a position trader who's holding out for a matter of weeks, several months, into the low 430s and climbing. If, however, we close the week at 334.87 or lower, let's just say below 334.87, which is the 1% violation of 338.27. This is an important, how should I put it, technique. The 1% violation. Institutional firms use 1% against long-term moving averages. For instance, I've been using it against channel formations that span more than 6 months for many years. Now, because if, for instance, we were to close Friday at, say, 337 even, below 338.27, but not below it by 1% margin, that's just too close. The odds for bearish continuation are much greater if we were to close below 338.27 by at least a 1% margin of 334.87. So a Friday settlement of 334.87 or lower, we have another significant sell signal. And the sell-off that has played out since the December high and that continued with that settlement below 432.90 will continue with a settlement at 334.87 or lower on Friday, expecting then 224.55. 2 to 3 months, 3 to 5 months, something like that. That would take us into the third quarter where we could actually place an annual low. So continued heaviness, a bearish trade with a settlement below 334.87 at the end of the week, expecting the 220s as a 3 to 5 month target or sooner. But until then, it is, if you went long, it is stay long or go long. Now, let's take a look at kind of the near-term outlook here. Holding above 338.27, that long-term channel bottom I just showed, will keep 389.39 to 390.12 in reach as a 2 to 3 week target. And yes, I am calling it a target now. Anytime we test long-term support, I begin to shift then in terms of the directional probabilities, which are now upside above 338.27. And so, yes, holding above 338.27, the 389.39 formation likely over the next 2 or 3 weeks. On the way up, we've got 366.54. I don't know if we'll see that today. We may, if we happen to push, especially open above this speed line that is at 349.13. That is an intraday resistance level. This is kind of a day trade, actually. If we open below 349.13, and we may, over the weekend, there's a failure in the peace talks between Iran and the U.S. that was announced out of Pakistan. And so the broader stock market may actually be lower on Monday. I actually kind of expect that. And if we open below 349.13, 338.27 in reach again. If, however, we happen to push or open especially above 349.13, we just might see 366.54 today. And this descending 3-4 week channel top can contain daily buying selling pressures. In fact, I see this as a 3 to 5 day swing trade. Buying 338.27, holding out for 366.54. You can sell short 366.54 and hold out for a return to 338.27. None of this, of course, is guaranteed. And if you close above 366.54 after selling it, my suggestion is either to A, exit that short position, or reverse and go long for another 3 to 5 days up to 389.39, which is a 2 to 3 week target anyway, as I've already mentioned, above 338.27. Now, this 389.39, 390.12 area may be amended in terms of breakout resistance over the next few weeks. As it continues to descend, it will remain a valid sell zone, but there's another channel top. If you use the same exact lows, it has a sister formation coming off of this all-time high from last December. I don't know exactly where that is, but that will probably be the outcome over the next few weeks. But we'll just kind of take this one day at a time to see how quickly we actually rally to 389.39.
If you're finding value in this analysis, it's only a glimpse of what we offer. Your real trading edge starts at wickedstocks.com. Each week, premium members receive 2 high-probability stock picks. Each one comes with a complete trade plan, including exact entry, profit target, stop loss, and regular updates so you can manage the trade with confidence. You'll also get daily video analysis in the top traded markets, the SPY, the Triple Q, and NVIDIA, highlighting the key price levels, trends, and trade setups we're focused on. Whether you're day trading or swing trading, these insights help you zero in on the highest quality opportunities with clarity. Start your 2-week free trial and trade with clarity from day one.
Now, downside, if we do happen to, let's just say, open below 338.27, which is a possibility, that'd be 10 points out. I don't see 322.96 in reach today, but that is a 5/8 downside Fibonacci from that April 25 low against the more recent D's high. It can contain daily selling pressures, but let me let me continue with, let's say that on Monday, for whatever reason, we happen to test 322.96, and I think that for whatever reason would be the breakdown in peace talks. The broader market is bearish. We sell off significantly in the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ 100 on Monday, and then Tesla just gets dragged south with that. If we happen to break or open today below 338.27, 322.96 is attainable, and we could actually bounce here for the week. And as long as we then close the week once again at 334.87 or higher, or ideally back above 338.27, we're still bullish. We're still bottom picking despite the sloppiness that occurred during the week with that test of 322.96. So 322.96 is a session containment level. But as we continue into later week, and if we were to close at or below 338.87, I'm going to disregard 322.96 as a level to be respected as a mid to longer term support level. I do think it is likely to then be violated. And if we close below 322.96, pretty quickly we test 299.29. 299.29 is that July 23 high, but it lines up really well. I think that's a 50% downside retracement from the January 23 low against that D's 25 high. That can contain weekly selling pressures. But as I say, well, let me continue in that vein. That can contain weekly selling pressures. So if you're looking for a 2 to 3 week swing trade to the downside, that would come on weakness with a settlement below 334.87, expecting 299.29 within 2 or 3 weeks. Now, on an intra-to-week basis, once again, you've got to nuance that a little bit. 322.96 is a 3 to 5 day target, and you might take some profits there if you play the short side below 334.87. At 322.96, we can definitely bounce for a day, 2 or 3, and possibly close the week once again back above 338.27. So I know I'm going into a lot of nuancing, a lot of scenarios here, but I think you understand what I'm attempting to say, and that is, bottom line, a Friday settlement below 334.87. I'm anticipating 224.55 over the next 3 to 5 months. And then within a matter of, 2 to 3 weeks, we should then see that 299.29 level as a 2 to 3 week target. I think that pretty much covers it. Please click like, subscribe, follow, whatever you can see below the screen, and check out wickedstocks.com. Take advantage of our 2-week trial. We do offer 2 stock picks a week. We have daily NVDA analysis, daily Triple Q, daily SPY analysis. If you're trading Tesla, I wouldn't be without the broader index support and resistance levels that you can find in the Triple Q and the SPY on a day-to-day basis. So we do offer a 2-week free trial. You can check that out by going to wickedstocks.com. I'm going to leave it at that for Monday's Daily Tesla Report, and you have a great day.
If you're finding value in this analysis, it's only a glimpse of what we offer. Your real trading edge starts at wickedstocks.com. Each week, premium members receive 2 high-probability stock picks. Each one comes with a complete trade plan, including exact entry, profit target, stop loss, and regular updates so you can manage the trade with confidence. You'll also get daily video analysis in the top traded markets, the SPY, the Triple Q, and NVIDIA, highlighting the key price levels, trends, and trade setups we're focused on. Whether you're day trading or swing trading, these insights help you zero in on the highest quality opportunities with clarity. Start your 2-week free trial and trade with clarity from day one.